all the paperwork that you need to learn how to use the phone, as well as the charging wire and the wall wart right there. So let's quickly dive into the phone itself. Generally, I've found I love the phablet size screen. I'm going to pull out my Galaxy S3 real quick though so you can see sort of the size comparison here. This is a 5.3 inch screen on the Note versus a 4.8 inch screen on the Galaxy S3. Galaxy S3 will set you back about $30 more, and I recommend it. But there's a lot of nice things about the Galaxy Note on T-Mobile as well. First off, you get the S Pen with S Memo, which is super handy for taking notes on the fly. There you go, there's a quick note for you. It's also awesome, as I say in my review, which is posted on the website, for cheating at Draw Something. Other features here, you're preloaded with Android 4.0.4, which is Ice Cream Sandwich. I'll show you that right here. So you don't have to wait for an update to that. Of course, we don't know if it's getting Jelly Bean. I suppose it would, but we haven't heard officially. Quick speed test. This runs on T-Mobile's HSPA plus 42 megabits per second network, just like the Galaxy S3. I'm here in New York City. Speeds vary vastly depending on where you are in the city. Here I've typically seen about 2 megabits per second down, and in the area of 1 megabit per second up, as you can see in this test right here. Again, pardon the horns as usual. That's New York City taxi cabs for you. And there you go, cruising about 1.2 megabits per second up. I've seen this, fall in the 8 to 11 megabit range too, depending on where I am. T-Mobile, again, gives me a list of recommended places to test the phone. I just don't always go there because it should be where you are, wherever you are, and I'm not going to go stand in some specific designated area to give you false speed tests, I would say. So generally, a solid phone. Let's go through other features. There's some bloatware, T-Mobile Name ID, T-Mobile Mall, T-Mobile TV. A lot of it can't be uninstalled. Of course, you can uninstall others or install your own from Google Play. It comes with Lookout security for preventing malware, which is becoming a bigger problem these days in the Android market. That is if you use third-party markets, but generally you should be safe. Other features here we have. Let's show you the camera real quick. I prefer the camera on the Galaxy S3 because it has sweet features like buddy share and other things. This tan record in 1080p. I'll show you that real quick. Oh, that's under the video settings. So you can record in 1080p right there, but it defaults to 720p. I switched this when I first unboxed it. Generally a great camera. It just doesn't have those super fast shooting features that the Galaxy S3 does. So it'll focus and shoot in about under a second. That one was a little blurry. But the Galaxy S3, meanwhile, it has rapid fire, so you can sort of hold on and just let it go. In any case, everybody, that's a quick look here at the Galaxy S3. Again, it runs on T-Mobile's HSPA plus 42 megabits per second network. The hardware features are generally what you'd expect from AT&T's version. I do love the phone. I just think a lot of people would be better served by the Galaxy S3 as opposed to the Note. But really, it's up to you. If you need the S Pen for note-taking or for business or something, it's still a great phone. Alrighty, thanks for joining, everyone.